Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. Today is actually the day after I put that Halloween video out. I mentioned we were going to get a storm last night, so it was a perfect night to talk about Halloween stuff. Never got the storm. I got so hyped for this storm. It was supposed to be like very powerful. We're talking hail, strong winds, chance of tornado. We got a little bit of rain and some wind. It was like it was nothing. I looked at the radar and there was like maybe little blotches of green and some heavy stuff here and there, but nowhere near what they said. But I do have some news about gaming, so I want to just sit down and talk to you guys about that. Okay, so you could probably see a reflection in my glasses. I'm actually looking at some stuff right now on the computer, getting some notes ready for Let's Play series. Basically, I would love to have Let's Play series on my YouTube channel, and I definitely have to finish the Stardew Valley, which is going to be the first one I'm working on. From there, I'm not really sure. I'll have to look at which one I actually feel like doing. I also want to take a business approach to it, where I actually want to write down, okay, we're going to go from this one to this one. This is kind of like a date when I want to have them all done by, and how many episodes I want to do. So it'll give me a better opportunity to plan things out. The only downfall is that the reason I didn't stick with my Let's Play series before is because I was unsure of it and I was worried about it. I was a lot better at streaming on Twitch because it was just easier for me to do. I was a very laid back streamer, very chill stream. It just not very, it wasn't overly active like a lot of Twitch streamers are, or streamers in general. It was very cool and laid back, and I loved it. For some reason, I just couldn't see that meshing well with YouTube videos, so I'm going to try and find a happy medium where it keeps you guys entertained, yet also doesn't go too far out of my comfort zone to where it's not me, you know? So, I believe you do have to go outside of your comfort zone for some things, but when it stops becoming you and makes you change as a person, not exactly sure if that's like the best. You may lose people down the road. That happens so much with YouTubers and whatnot, where you can definitely tell that they change over time, and it attracts certain people differently than when you attracted people before to your channel. So I want to make sure that I'm not changing who I am just for YouTube videos, you know? So a lot to think about. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So it's Friday now, and I am so ready for the weekend. Worked my butt off today, or yesterday, and today was more of a relaxing day at work, at home, getting paperwork done for work because it is raining out. You can probably see that from here. Everything's really wet. Well, I got water on my thing too. But anyway, I got an errand to run today, and then I'm gonna stop and get some lunch, probably at Subway. So it's a little later in the day. Actually, it's like 11:30 at night, 12 o'clock. But I heard something today that actually made me think a little, actually a lot. Alex, one of the two guys from Beard Bros, made a comment today that really stuck with me, where he said, if you, because I'm one of those people that I don't really like buying games as soon as they come out. I'll wait like a month or two. It may go down like 10-15 bucks, or you might get some percentage off, and then I'll buy it. But I think I need to stop doing that. He brought up a really good point. He said if you're really hyped for it, if you love the franchise, if you know you're gonna love the game, buy it when it first comes out. That's what's helping the company the most, especially digital. I want to say more money goes to the company if you buy digital. Only problem is I like having a physical copy. But anyway, so that was a really interesting point, because it really stuck with me, because like I said, I'm not one to buy games right off the bat. But it's because of that people wait so long to buy games like Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is a #1 seller in Japan right now, and I want to say it's top of the charts as far as games are concerned. But here in the States, it's like not even on the top 20. It's nowhere near our top list, and it's for that purpose. Like, nobody over here buys it until it goes down in price. And I don't know, maybe I'm gonna start pushing forward. Like, if you have a mobile game, if you have a game that you are passionate about, whether it's a mobile game or anything, maybe I need to change my view on that and put money towards it. If you're passionate about it, if you want to see it succeed and go places and make a sequel, if the game doesn't sell, they're probably not gonna make a sequel. So just something to think about. I'm probably gonna start putting in money to franchises that I know I'm gonna like and the games that I'm really pumped for. I'm probably gonna start putting a little bit of money into those. But that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm tired. I'm gonna watch some Modern Family and pass out. Hey guys, so it is now Saturday and I wanted to try something a little different. I am hungry, so I went and picked up something for dinner, but we're gonna have a little fun with it. I'm gonna cook. So here's what I actually picked up. It's a Home Chef Thai pork spring roll in a bowl. Not too bad. I mean, it basically gives you all of the things. I took them all out so I can show them to you, but it basically gives you everything you need to cook this. It gives you all the ingredients, and then on the back of it, it gives you all the instructions. It's like Blue Apron. So I found it at our local store, and I thought I would try it out. Alright, now so for this one, I'm going to make a little change to it, but I want to go through everything with you first. They give you a bag of coleslaw, or slaw, a thing of ground pork. Hello, Jack. A thing of ground pork, some onions, which I'm going to dice up, some garlic, and I absolutely love garlic. They're going to give you 1 red bell pepper, some crushed red pepper, some rice vinegar, and 0.5 ounces, so a little 5 ounces, half an ounce of that. And they're also going to give you some of this, which I've never tried before. Where's the front? There it is. Peanut sauce. They give you 2 ounces of peanut sauce. I've never tried that before, so I'm looking pretty interested in that. And also give you some dry noodles too. So some things that you're going to need, but they don't carry in it: salt, and we use just sea salt, as well as vegetable oil. Now the change I am going to do is removing the slaw. I'm not a fan of slaw in any way, coleslaw, whatever. Don't like it, don't like the taste, not a huge fan of it. So I'm going to take that off, which may mean I am going to be taking out the dried noodles as well. But the whole thing is doing this, mixing all of this together, and then putting it on top of the slaw for the final outcome. But since I'm not going to be using the slaw, I'm going to substitute it with white rice and put all of this on white rice. So first things first is we got to unbag everything and clean it. Oh, and before I actually put anything on the counter, you're going to want to make sure you have a clean counter and clean hands. So make sure you wash everything thoroughly. Alright, got everything washed. It is now time to prep and dice and mince everything that I need to. For the onions, it's pretty simple. I'm only going to be keeping up till about here. The rest I'm just going to dice into small sections. I'm not going to eat these because these are just way too bitter for me. So I'm actually going to give those to my dad since he's a big fan of those. The garlic cloves, you want to mince them. Get them fine. Now for the pepper, you want to take out the stem, the seeds on the inside, and basically just get them kind of thin. Alright, everything's prepped. Garlic, oh man, did that just explode. That one is full of flavor. There's just so much smell radiating from that one alone. I didn't use all of the onion because I'm not a huge fan of onion. But I am a huge fan of peppers, and I cannot wait to have those. So now it's time we got to get the ground pork in a pan and get that. Alright guys, so I got the pork cooking now on the stove, chopping it up, or kind of chopping it up while it's cooking until there's no pink left. I put in a pinch of salt and pepper just to add it a little flavor to start out with. It said to put it on high. I put it on medium. I had it on high and I damn near started the smoke alarms going, so I turned it down. I'm just going to cook it until there's no pink and it should be fine. Alright, next step once it's cooked is to transfer it to a plate and then get it ready for the peppers. And the peppers are going to cook just like the pork. You're just going to put a little bit of salt in there, some oil, and you're all good. Just stir until they're a little soft. And then you're going to mix in everything else. I was a little unsure about the peanut butter, or the peanut sauce. Peanut butter sauce. The peanut sauce. But it actually, I tasted just a little bit of it just to see how it tasted, and I actually really like it. I'm going to look into that and see what else I can cook with it, but yeah, this actually came out really well. Now to put it on some rice. That don't look too bad. I like it. Got some crushed red pepper on the top to add a little spice. If you don't like spice, you don't have to add them. If I had to make one change just visually, maybe a little bit more green, some green beans, maybe some carrots. But then you might be going too far into a stir fry. But who knows? So let's give this a try. Make sure I get some of the red pepper in that too. Oh my god, that's good. That is really good. The pork, I might even have to add some more crushed pepper to it. It's not too spicy. It doesn't overpower it. The pork, awesome. That peanut sauce that I used, definitely want to look that up because that gives it a really nice, rich flavor. It is really hard to explain on what actually tastes like that, but it tastes really well, especially on rice. I was a little worried that since it was cooked specifically for the slaw, that not having the slaw might dampen it a little bit, but no, it actually does a really good job of mixing with the rice, and it just tastes amazing. I'm gonna enjoy this. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. The Thai pork on rice was amazing. This is actually the next day, it's actually the next morning. I put a little bit too much crushed red pepper on it. It had a little bit of kick to it, but it was really good overall. I enjoy spicy food, so I mean, it had a little bit of a kick for me, but it was still really good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try cooking that again. But as far as the gaming goes, I got in contact with some artists about doing thumbnails. I would love to learn how to do this stuff and do it myself, but I don't have the time right now with everything going on to learn a new form of art and then apply it to my channel. So I'm just going to do the smart thing, outsource it to people who know what they're actually doing and can whip up some amazing looking art. So once I actually hear back from them, I will definitely let you guys know. But until then, subscribe if you haven't. Like the video, helps me out a whole lot. And I will see you all next time. Take care.